Okay, good morning everyone. Welcome to the bid opening of 13 infrastructure projects. As we proceed with today's activity, please be stand for the prayer to be led by Ma'am Lot Arnaiz. To formally begin with today's bid opening activity, may we hear from the box secretariat for our attendance. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Present for today's bid opening are BAC Chairman Gideon C. Sacro,
Present.
members Dennis E. Orais, Jose Roberto Kirich, Claudine Jane M. Arnaiz, and Ronaldo V. Quinaso. For BAC TWG, we have Clarence M. Romo,
Present.
John Sheldon B. Arhon, Luz Biminda A. Arnaiz, and Joselito D. Altaveros III.
Present.
For BAC Secretariat, yours truly, Micah Marisi Ramos, Lendel P. Saavedra, and Josephine E. Javier. We also have a representative from our observer, Bantay Lansangan, Mr. Quinsiano S. Galagar. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. So we have here 13 infrastructure projects that we are going to open today. So let me state what are these 13 infrastructure projects. So first we have here 24IL 0050 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Completion of New KATIPUNAN Multipurpose Center, MALITBOG Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 2,475,000 pesos only for completion within 150 calendar days. The next is 24IL 0051 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Completion of Multipurpose Building, MOLOPOLO, MACROHON, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 2,970,000 pesos only to be completed within 120 calendar days. Then third is 24IL 0052 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Completion of Multipurpose Building, San Agustin, LIMASAWA, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 3,465,000 pesos only to be completed within 270 calendar days. At fourth is 24IL 0053 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Completion of Multipurpose Building, CANTAMUAC, MALITBOG, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 3,960,000 pesos only to be completed within 210 calendar days. At number 5 is 24IL 0054 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Completion of Multipurpose Building, Kandatag, Malitbog, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 3,960,000 pesos only to be completed within 150 calendar days. At number 6 is 24IL 0055 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to Support Social Services, Completion of Multipurpose Building, Lugsungan, Limasawa, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 3,960,000 pesos only to be completed within 300 calendar days. At number 7 is 24IL 0056 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Access Roads and or bridges from the National Road leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of Kabadyangan, Basak, Masin City Road, Kabadyangan, Basak, Masin City, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 4,950,000 pesos only to be completed within 190 calendar days. Number 8 is 24IL 0057 Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structures, Protecting Major Strategic Public Buildings, Facilities, Construction of Basak River Control, with an approved budget for the contract of 4,900,000 pesos only to be completed within 92 calendar days. At number 9 is 24IL 0058 Convergence Special Support Program, access roads and bridges from the national roads, leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of Ichon's Lab Bridge, Ichon MACROHON Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 9,800,000 pesos only, to be completed within 193 calendar days. 10th is 24IL0059, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Flood Mitigation Structure, Protecting Major Strategic Public Building, Facilities, Construction of San Jose Flood Control, with an approved budget for the contract of 9,800,000 pesos only, to be completed within 119 calendar days. Number 11 is 24IL0060, Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, access roads and bridges from the national road leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, completing Barangay Road, Antag, San Isidro, Bactoldos, Masin City, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 24,750,000 pesos only, to be completed within 120 calendar days. At number 12 is 24IL0051, 61, Convergence Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to support social services, completion of multipurpose building, Huangon, Malitbog, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 3,960,000 pesos only, to be completed within 145 calendar days. Last but not the least, at number 13 is 24IL0062, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, Multipurpose Buildings, Facilities to support social services, completion of multipurpose building, Olisihan, Buntok, Southern Leyte, with an approved budget for the contract of 3,960,000 pesos only, to be completed within 180 calendar days. So all are 13 infrastructure projects. So out of this, I asked the back secretariat for any electronically submitted bids for out of these 13 infrastructure projects.
For this 13 infra project, we have no electronic bid submission received, Mr. Chair.
We will start with the first project, 24IL0050. Again, to the back secretariat, may we know how many participating bidders for 24IL0050?
For 24IL0050, we have 2 participating bidders, namely Engineer Sipada Construction and APTG Construction Services.
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. So, to the technical working group, may we hear from you for the electronic results of the 2 participating bidders for 24IL0050. Thank you.
Good morning. For contract ID 24IL0050, I have here the electronic eligibility result of the 2 participating bidders, namely Engineer Sipada Construction and APTG Construction Services. For their technical and financial aspects, for Engineer Sipada Construction, pickup license valid until March 26, 2025. Pickup registration valid until June 20, 2025. Work experience passed. NFCC passed. For APTG Construction Services, pickup license valid until December 11, 2024. Pickup registration valid until December 11, 2025. Work experience passed. NFCC passed. For their legal aspects, for Engineer Sipada Construction, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until July 27, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until July 25, 2024. PhilGIPS 2024. For APTG Construction Services, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until March 13, 2024. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until September 18, 2024. PhilGIPS registration valid until October 23, 2024. Mr. Chair, the 2 participating bidders are eligible based on our electronic eligibility result. That's all.
Thank you, Engineer Romo. So we will now open of the technical documents of the 2 participating bidders for contract ID 24IL0050 for manual evaluation to be conducted by the technical working group through non-discretionary pass and fail criterion for further verification by the back members. Thank you.
For contract ID 24IL0050, I have here the technical documents of the 2 participating bidders, namely Engineer Sipada Construction, and APTJ Construction Services. For APTJ Construction Services, their technical documents comprises for the following: Field Jobs Registration valid until October 23, 2024. TTI Certificate valid until March 13, 2024. Mayor's Permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax Clearance valid until September 18, 2024. Audited Financial Statement date of filing is December 31, 2022. Pickup License valid until December 11, 2024. Audited Financial Statement signed and received by BIR. Ongoing and awarded contracts signed. SLCC signed. NFCC in the amount of 101,289,175 pesos and 20 centavos only. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. Contractors key personnel signed and duly notarized. Contractors equipment pledged to contract signed. Omnibus sworn statement signed and duly notarized. For our second bidder, APTJ Construction Services, their technical documents comprises for the following: a Field Jobs Registration valid until May 12, 2024. TTI Certificate valid until July 27, 2026. Mayor's Permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax Clearance valid until July 25, 2024. Audited Financial Statement date of filing is April 17, 2023. Pickup License valid until March 26, 2025. Audited Financial Statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in the amount of 2,472,500,000 signed. Ongoing and awarded contracts signed. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. Contractors key personnel signed and duly notarized. Contractors equipment pledged to contract signed.
For the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For Junior Sipada Construction, bid amount is 2,469,835 pesos and 63 cents. For our last bidder, we have EPTG Construction Services. For their financial document, it comprises for the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For EPTG Construction Services, bid amount is 2,472,712 pesos and 40 cents. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Arhon. So for 24IL 0050, Engineer Sipada Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 2,469,835 pesos and 63 centavos only. Again, Engineer Sipada Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 2,469,835 pesos and 63 centavos only. followed by APTG Construction Services with a bid amount of 2,472,712 pesos and 40 centavos only, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. So we will proceed with the next project, 24IL0051. To the box secretariat, kindly tell us how many participating bidders for 24IL0051.
For 24IL0051, we have 3 participating bidders, namely Giner Sipada Construction, Gigo Builders, and GQD Construction and General Services. So,
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. So to the technical working group, will you please read?
For contract ID 24IL0051, I have here the electronic eligibility result of the 3 participating bidders, namely Gigo Builders, Giner Sipada Construction, and GQD Construction and General Services. For their technical and financial aspects, for Giner Sipada Construction, pickup license valid until March 26, 2025. Pickup registration valid until June 20, 2025. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. For GQD Construction and General Services, pickup license valid until January 30, 2027. Pickup registration valid until May 25, 2025. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. For Gigo Builders, pickup license valid until September 29, 2024. Pickup registration valid until July 2, 2026. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. For their legal aspects, for Giner Sipada Construction, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until July 27, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until July 25, 2024. PhilJIP registration valid until May 12, 2024. For GQD Construction and General Services, MERS permit valid until December 12, 2024. DTI valid until November 27, 2024. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until November 3, 2024. PhilJIP registration valid until February 28, 2025. For Gigo Builders, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until December 17, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until May 26, 2024. PhilJIP registration valid until July 31, 2024. Mr. Chair, the 3 participating bidders are eligible based on electronic eligibility result. That's all.
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. So we will now proceed with the opening of the technical documents of the 3 participating bidders for 24IL0051 for manual evaluation, to be conducted by the technical working group through non-discretionary pass and per criterion, to be checked by the back members thereafter. Thank you.
For contract ID 24IL0051, I have here the technical documents of the 3 participating bidders, namely Jago Builders, Giner Sipada Construction, and JQD Construction and General Services. For Jago Builders, their technical documents comprises for the following: PhilJIP registration valid until July 31, 2024. DTI certificate valid until December 17, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until May 26, 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing is April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until September 29, 2024. SLCC signed. Ongoing and completed contracts signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in the amount of 6,929,693,941 pesos and 95 centavos only. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel signed and duly notarized. List of contractors' equipment pledged to contract signed. Omnibus sworn statement signed and duly notarized. For our next bidder, JQD Construction and General Services, their technical documents comprises for the following: Field Chief's registration valid until February 28, 2025. DTI certificate valid until November 27, 2024. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until November 3, 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing is April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until January 30, 2027. Single largest completed contracts signed. Ongoing and completed contract signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in the amount of 4,308,977,617 pesos and 57 centavos only. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of contractors key personnel signed and duly notarized. List of contractors equipment pledged to contract signed. Omnibus sworn statement signed and duly notarized. For our last bidder, General Sipada Construction, their technical documents comprises for the following: a field of registration valid until May 12, 2024. DTI certificate valid until July 27, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until July 25, 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing is April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until March 26, 2025. Single largest completed contract signed. Ongoing and completed contract signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in the amount of 2,505,831,457 pesos and 68 centavos only. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. Contractors key personnel signed and duly notarized. List of contractors equipment pledged to the contract signed. Omnibus sworn statement signed and duly notarized. Mr. Chair, the three participating bidders passes our manual evaluation but subject for further verification by the back members. Thank you.
Thank you, General Tiberos. So, after thorough evaluation, thorough discussion repass per criterion, conducted by the technical working group, the three participating bidders, Jigo Builders, General Construction, and GQD Construction Services, all have passed from the said evaluation to non-discretionary pass and per criterion for the project 24IL0051. To the back members, can we proceed with the further verification of those documents? So at this point in time, we will now proceed with the opening of the financial documents of the three participating bidders for 24IL0051. Thank you.
For contract ID 24IL0051, we have three participating bidders. We have Jigo Builders, General Sipada Construction, and GQD Construction and General Services for their financial document. It comprises for the following: for Jigo Builders, bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, and last is cash flow signed. For Jigo Builders, bid amount is 2,967,000. General Sipada Construction for the financial document. It comprises for the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantities signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For General Sipada Construction, bid amount is 2,964,192 pesos and 84 cents. For our last bidder, we have GQD Construction and General Services for their financial document. It comprises for the following: Bid form, signed. Summary of bid, signed. Bill of quantities, signed. Detailed estimate, signed. Cash flow, signed. For GQD Construction and General Services, bid amount is 2,966,075 pesos and 16 cents. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer Arhon. So for 24IL 0051, Engineer Sipada Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 2,964,192 pesos and 84 centavos only. Again, Engineer Sipada Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 2,964,192 pesos and 84 centavos only, followed by JQD Construction Service and General Services with a bid amount of 2,966,075 pesos and 16 centavos only, while Jigo Builders submitted a bid amount of 2,967,834 pesos and 64 centavos, only subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Thank you. So we'll proceed with the next project, 24IL 0052. Again, to the back secretariat, and may we know how many participating bidders for 24IL 0052?
For 24IL 0052, we have 3 participating bidders, namely Sian Construction, Jigston Construction, and Jigo Builders.
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. To the technical working group, kindly please read the electronic eligibility results of the 3 participating bidders for 24IL 0052.
For contract ID 24IL0052, I have here the electronic eligibility result of the 3 participating bidders, namely Sian Construction, Jigston Construction, and Jigo Builders. For their technical and financial aspects, for Sian Construction, pickup license valid until November 29, 2024. Pickup registration valid until July 19, 2025. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass. For Jigo Builders, pickup license valid until September 29, 2024. Pickup registration valid until July 2, 2026. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass. For Jigston Construction, pickup license valid until March 28, 2025. Pickup registration valid until March 28, 2025. Work experience, pass. NFCC, pass. For their legal aspects, for Sian Construction, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until May 8, 2025. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until December 7, 2024. PhilJIP registration valid until February 3, 2024. For Jigo Builders, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until December 17, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until May 26, 2024. PhilJIP registration valid until July 31, 2024. For Jigston Construction, MERS permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until March 21, 2028. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until March 24, 2024. PhilJIP registration valid until October 12, 2024. Mr. Chair, Jigo Builders and Jigston Construction are eligible, while Sian Construction has an expired PhilJIP registration expired on February 3, 2024.
Anyway, as in the result, as per electronic results of the 3 participating bidders, those Sian appears to be registered there in the electronic result failed in the PhilJIP's registration because he has not updated February 3, 2023. Anyway, we still have to open the technical documents. Maybe he has updated but failed to update his document. So we still have to open if he has really attached the required documents before we finally conclude that he is ineligible. Thank you. So we will now proceed with the opening of the technical documents of the 3 participating bidders for manual evaluation to be conducted again by the technical working group through non-discretionary pass and square criterion for further verification by the MAC member.
For contract ID 24IL0052, we have 3 participating bidder. We have Sian Construction, Gigstone Construction, and Jigo Builders. For Sian Construction, technical document, it comprises for the following. PhilJIP's registration valid until February 19, 2025. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until December 7, 2024. Audited financial statement date filing April 13, 2023. Pickup license valid until November 29, 2024. Ongoing project signed. SLCC signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in amount of 245,796,198 pesos and 97 cents. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel signed. List of contractors' equipment pledged to contract signed. Omnibus horn statement signed and duly notarized. For our next bidder, we have Stone Construction for their for their technical document. It comprises for the following: PhilJIP's registration valid until October 12, 2024. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until March 24, 2024. Audited financial statement date filing February 22, 2023. Pickup license valid until March 28, 2025. Ongoing project signed. SLCC signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in amount of 79,300,560 pesos only. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel signed. Omnibus horn statement signed. For our last bidder, we have Jigo Builders for the technical document. It comprises for the following: PhilJIP's registration valid until July 31, 2024. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until May 26, 2024. Audited financial statement date filing is April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until September 29, 2024. Ongoing project signed. SLCC signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in amount of 6,617,796 pesos and 86 cents. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of contractors' equipment placed to contract signed. List of key personnel signed and duly notarized. Omnibus sworn statement signed and duly notarized. Mr. Chair, the three participating costs are manual evaluation but subject for further verification by the back members. Thank you.
Thank you, General Hon. So for clarification for Sian Construction, so she has attached her the PLJ accreditation, which is valid until February 19, 2025. So after the manual evaluation conducted by the technical working group to run discretionary pass and per criterion, all three participating bidder for 24 IL 0052 passed the manual evaluation, but to the PAC members kindly proceed with the verification of those documents. So let us now proceed with the opening of the financial documents of the three participating bidders for the project 24 IL 0052. Thank you.
For contract ID 24 IL 005 5052, we have three participating bidders. We have Jigo Builders, Gigstone Construction, and Sian Construction. For Jigo Builders, the financial document comprises for the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For Jigo Builders, bid amount is 3,461 pesos 604. I repeat, 3,461,604 pesos and 17 cents. Jigo Builders. For Gigstone Construction, for their financial proposal, it comprises for the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For Gigstone Construction, bid amount is 3,458,752 pesos and 28 cents. For the last bidder, we have Sian Construction for the financial proposal. It comprises for the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For Sian Construction, bid amount is 3,460,189 pesos and 74 cents. 3,460,189 pesos and 74 cents. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Arhon. So for 24 IL 0052, Jigston Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 3,458,752 pesos and 28 centavos only. I repeat, Jigston Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 3,458,752 pesos and 28 centavos only, followed by Sian Construction with a bid amount of 3,460,189 pesos and 74 centavos only, while Jigo Builders submitted a bid amount of 3,461,604 pesos and 37 centavos only, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Thank you. So we will proceed with the next project, 24 IL 0053. To the Box Secretariat, may we know how many participating bidders for 24 IL 0053?
For 24 IL 0053, we have 3 participating bidders, namely 2 R&B Construction, Giner Sipada Construction, and GQD Construction and General Services.
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. Again, to the technical working group, will you please read the electronic bid results of the 3 participating bidders for 24 IL 0053?
For contract ID 24 IL 0053, I have here the electronic eligibility result of the 3 participating bidders, namely 2 R&B Construction, Giner Sipada Construction, and GQD Construction and General Services. For their technical and financial aspects, for Giner Sipada Construction, pickup license valid until March 26, 2025. Pickup registration valid until June 20, 2025. Work experience, passed. NFCC, passed. For GQD Construction and General Services, pickup license valid until January 30, 2027. Pickup registration valid until May 25, 2025. Work experience, passed. NFCC, passed. For 2 R&B Construction, pickup license valid until November 2, 2024. Pickup registration valid until November 2, 2024. Work experience, passed. NFCC, passed. For their legal aspects, for Giner Sipada Construction, use permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until July 27, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until July 25, 2024. PLGIP registration valid until May 12, 2024. For GQD Construction and General Services, use permit valid until December 12, 2024. DTI valid until November 2024. BIR tax clearance November 3, 2024. PLGIP registration valid until February 28, 2025. For 2 R&B Construction, use permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until April 6, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until July 26, 2024. PhilGIP registration valid until February 22, 2025. Mr. Chair, all 3 participating bidders are all eligible based on electronic eligibility result. That's all.
Thank you, Engineer Romo. So we'll now proceed with the opening of the technical documents of the 3 participating bidders for 24 IL 0053 for manual evaluation to be conducted by the technical working group for further verification by the back members.
For contract ID 24IL 0053, I have here the technical documents of the 3 participating bidders, namely 2 R&B Construction, Giner Sipada Construction, and JQD Construction and General Services. For JQD Construction and General Services, their technical documents comprises for the following: PhilGIP's registration valid until February 28, 2024. DTI certificate valid until November 27, 2024. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until November 3, 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing is April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until January 30, 2027. Completed projects: signed. Ongoing and awarded contract, signed. Audited financial statement, signed and received by BIR and FCC in the amount of 4,286,313,707 pesos and 90 centavos only. Bid securing declaration, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart, signed. Contractor scheme, signed and duly notarized. List of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and duly notarized. For 2R&B construction, their technical documents comprises for the following: a field jobs registration valid until February 22, 2024. DDI certificate valid until April 6, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until July 26, 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing, February 22, 2023. Pickup license valid until November 2, 2024. Completed projects, signed. Ongoing and awarded contract, signed. Audited financial statement, signed and received by BIR. NFCC in the amount of 33,063,105 pesos only. Bid securing declaration, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart, signed. Contractors key personnel, signed and duly notarized. List of contractors' equipment pledged to contract, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and duly notarized. For Junior Sipada Construction, their technical documents comprises for the following: field jobs registration valid until May 12, 2024. DTI certificate valid until July 27, 2026. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until July 25, 2024. Audited financial statement, date of filing, April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until March 26, 2025. Single largest completed contract, signed. Completed projects, signed. Ongoing and awarded contract, signed. Audited financial statement, signed and received by BIR. NFCC in the amount of 2,466,447,889 pesos and 83 centavos only. Bid securing declaration, signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart, signed. List of contractors key personnel, signed and duly notarized. List of contractors' equipment pledged to the contract, signed. Omnibus sworn statement, signed and duly notarized. Mr. Chair, the three participating bidders passes our manual evaluation but subject for further verification by the back members. Thank you.
Thank you, General Tiberos. So, the three participating bidders for 24IL0053 passed the manual evaluation to non-discretionary pass and per criterion conducted by the technical working group. To the back members, kindly proceed with the verification, further verification of those documents. Thank you. So, without too much ado, we'll proceed now with the opening of the financial documents of the three participating bidders for the project 24IL0053.
I have here the financial documents of the participating bidders of contract ID 24IL0053, namely 2R&B Construction, General Cefado Construction, and JQD Construction and General Services. For JQD Construction, my God, what's this? Bid form signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. The bid amount of JQD Construction is 3,954,852 pesos and 56 centavos. I repeat, 3,954,852 pesos and 56 centavos. For 2RNB construction, bid form signed, bill of quantity signed, summary of bid prices signed, cash flow signed. The bid amount of 2RNB construction is 3,956,413 pesos and 94 cents. I repeat, 3,956,413 pesos and 94 centavos. For Junior Cepado Construction, bid form signed, summary of bid prices signed, bill of quantities signed, cash flow signed. The bid amount for Junior Cepado Construction is 3,952,952 pesos and 10 centavos. I repeat, 3,952,952 pesos and 10 centavos. That's all, Mr. Chair, the financial documents of 3 participating bidders.
Thank you, Madam Anais. So for 24IL 0053, Engineer Cepado Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 3,952,952 pesos and 10 centavos only. Again, Engineer Cepado Construction submitted the lowest bid amount of 3,952,952 pesos and 10 centavos only, followed by JQD Construction and General Services with a bid amount of 3,954,852 pesos and 56 centavos only, while 2RNB Construction submitted a bid amount of 3,956,413 pesos and 94 centavos only, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. Okay, we will proceed with the next project, 24IL 0052. To the back secretariat, will you please tell us how many participating bidders for 24IL 0054?
For 24IL 0054, we have 2 participating bidders, namely Jigo Builders and Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation.
Thank you, Engineer Ramos. So to the technical working group, will you please read electronic evidence results of the 2 participating bidders for 24IL 0054? Thank you.
For contract ID 24IL 0054, I have here the electronic legibility result of the 2 participating bidders, namely Jigo Builders and Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation. For their technical and financial aspects, for Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation, pickup license valid until July 19, 2026. Pickup registration valid until August 3, 2026. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. For Jigo Builders, pickup license valid until September 29, 2024. Pickup registration valid until July 2, 2026. Work experience passed, NFCC passed. For their legal aspects, for Pablo S. Labasbas Construction Corporation, Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. SEC valid until August 28, 2062. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until October 11, 2024. Field registration valid until October 23, 2024. For Jigo Builders, Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. DTI valid until December 17, 2026. BIR tax clearance certificate valid until May 26, 2024. PhilGIP registration valid until July 31, 2024. Mr. Chair, the two participating bidders are all eligible based on electronic eligibility result. That's all.
Thank you, Engineer Romo. So we will now proceed with the opening of the technical documents of the two participating bidders for 24 IL 054 for manual evaluation through non-discretionary pass and per criterion to be conducted by the technical working group for further verification by the back members thereafter. Thank you.
For contract ID 24 IL 0054, we have two participating bidder. We have Jigo Builders and Pablo East Labasbas Construction Corporation. For their technical document, it comprises for the following. PhilGIP's registration is November 17, 2024. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until October 11, 2024. Audited financial statement date filing May 2, 2023. Pickup license July 19, 2026. Ongoing project signed. SLCC signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. NFCC in amount of 2,516,440,893 pesos and 95 cents. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel signed. Contractors equipment pledged to contract signed. Omnibus sworn statement signed. For our last bidder, we have Jigo Builders. Or the technical document, it comprises for the following. PhilGIP's registration valid until July 31, 2024. Mayor's permit valid until December 31, 2024. Tax clearance valid until May 26, 2024. Audited financial statement date filing April 17, 2023. Pickup license valid until September 29, 2024. Ongoing project signed. SLCC signed. Audited financial statement signed and received by BIR. Organizational chart signed. List of key personnel signed. Constructor equipment pledged to contract signed. Bid securing declaration signed and duly notarized. Omnibus sworn statement signed, and duly notarized. Mr. Chair, NFCC in amount of 6,805,889,678 pesos and 8 cents. Mr. Chair, the two participating bidder pass our manual evaluation but subject for further verification by the back members. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Arhon. So the two participating bidders, namely Jago Builders and the Pablo Isla Basbas Construction Corporation, for the project 24IL 0054 passed the manual evaluation conducted by the technical working group through non-discretionary pass and fail criterion. So to the back members, please proceed with the further verification of those documents. So we will now proceed with the opening of the technical documents of the two participating bidders for contract ID 24IL 0054.
For 24IL 0054, we have two participating bidder. We have G Builders and Pablo Isla Basbas Construction Corporation for their financial proposal. It comprises for the following: bid form signed for Jigo Builders, bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantity signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For Jigo Builders, bid amount is 3,955,308 pesos and 70 cents. For our last bidder, we have Pablo Isla Basbas Construction Corporation for their technical proposal. It comprises for the following: bid form signed, summary of bid signed, bill of quantities signed, detailed estimate signed, cash flow signed. For Pablo Isla Basbas Construction Corporation, for the bid amount is 3,953,265 pesos and 9 cents. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Engineer. So for contract ID 24IL 0054, Pablo Isla Basbas Construction Corporation submitted the lowest bid amount of 3,953,265 pesos and 9 centavos only. Again, Pablo Isla Basbas Construction Corporation submitted the lowest bid amount of 3,953,265 pesos and 9 centavos only, while Jigo Builders submitted the bid amount of 3,955,308 pesos and 70 centavos only, subject to further bid evaluation and post-qualification. So at this point in time, we will have our lunch break. So to resume our procurement activity at 1 p.m. Thank you.